Hey guys, it's Tony with For Money. For this episode and for this challenge, I'm going to be buying 285 pairs of socks with the intent to flip them and make enough money to buy a new pair of golf shoes. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm on my way to go buy these socks. Like I said, there's 285 pairs of socks, and I'm paying $200 for all of these socks. So a little under $1 per pair. And these are nice socks, but I've never seen them. I've just seen one picture, and now I'm gonna go pick them up. So because I'm only buying golf shoes with this challenge, I don't need to quadruple my money. So I'm planning on this being a very quick flip. Let's go buy these socks, let's see how they look, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I just got home from picking up the socks. On my way back from picking them up, I called him and I spoke to him. He said, yeah, give me 100 pairs of socks. He's gonna try to sell them in his store. So I sold them to him for $1.50 per pair. And that's already $150 that I've recovered from the $200 investment. And I still have another 185 pairs. So I met with a buddy of mine as well for lunch a few minutes ago. And he's pretty fascinated about my hobby of buying and flipping. So he said, he asked me what I had right now. I told him I've got some socks. And he's like,
You got socks?
I was like, yeah, I just bought 285 pairs of socks. So he was pretty pumped. So we went to my truck and he actually bought 10 pairs of socks from me for $1 a piece. And these are really good socks. The retail on those 10 pairs of socks that he just bought was about $150. Because these are pretty high-end socks. So he gave me 10 bucks for 10 pairs of socks, so that was pretty cool. So let me show you what the socks look like. They're all individually wrapped. They're really cool, and I think I can sell the rest of them in bulk. All right, these are how the socks look. They came in this giant box right here. This box probably weighs about maybe 50-60 pounds. It's pretty heavy. So there's a lot of these Under Armour baseball socks. They retail for about $20. These Kevin Durant youth socks, these retail for about $22. There's quite a few of these pairs in there. And then there's a ton of these like fuzzy socks. They were probably just finishing the holiday season. So I'd say about maybe 50 to 60% of the socks in here are all fuzzy type women's and youth socks. But I mean, you can sell this for $2 at a garage sale because they're new. And I got more of these Under Armour baseball socks. So I have 175 pairs of socks left that I need to sell, and $40 more to break even, and then the rest will go towards the shoes. All right, if I'm being honest, I always try to keep something from any major wholesale product that I buy. So what was I gonna do with these socks? Well, I found this Under Armour golf socks. There's 2 pairs in there. They're adult sizes. They retail for like $15. So I'm gonna keep them because, well, they're golf socks, and who doesn't need golf socks, right? All right, everyone, this challenge is complete, but it was a lot harder than I thought. I thought buying socks at less than $1 a piece would have been very easy to sell because of their retail value, but I was very wrong. Socks are very hard to sell. People wanted to pay me 10-15 cents per pair, no matter how good of a pair of socks they were. So it's been about a month now since I bought the 285 pairs of socks, and aside from what you see here, they're all gone. So I'm just gonna recap. I know I told you I sold 50 pairs to a friend of mine who owns a general store. at $1.50 a pair. That was $75. And then I made, let's see, 7 sales on eBay. I bundled 4 pairs and 2 pair and 3 pair combinations of baseball and basketball socks. The last sale I was waiting on was a lot of 166 or so pairs of socks. Those were all the youth fuzzy socks. They kind of look like these. They're like these, but youth socks. I'll show you the picture right here. 166 of them. I ended up throwing in about 10 more pairs, so it's closer to about 175, 176 pairs. I had those listed on eBay for about $300, brought it down $250, $200. Some guy made me an offer on eBay for like $80. I had to pay shipping and fees. I would have made like 40 bucks. So then I resorted to the Facebook Marketplace locally. They finally ended up selling today to a lady who lives about 10 minutes away from me. And because everything else had already sold, I was okay taking 100 bucks. That was her offer for the 166 or 176 pairs for 100 bucks. And that really hurt to sell them at that price, because that's almost what I bought them for, and maybe a little less, but because I made money on the other eBay stuff, I had to sell them at that price. If not, I understand the majority of the socks were kind of like fuzzy cabin socks, and right now it's not in season. I would have had to sit on them for another 8 months, but nonetheless, they're gone, right? She took all of them for 100 bucks, and that brings our total profit, because we bought these socks for $200. That brings our total profit to $52 to go buy a new pair of golf shoes. That's decent, right? I'm gonna have to try to find a pair on sale, because you can buy a pair for 20, 30 bucks, but they're gonna fall apart after a few rounds. So $52 will get me a decent pair. I'm gonna go to either Academy or Dick's Sporting Goods to try to find a pair of shoes. But nonetheless, here's what I learned. Socks are very hard to sell. In season or out of season, they're very hard to sell unless they're high dollar socks, like the baseball and the basketball socks that I sold. Those kind of sold fast, and that's kind of where my money was made. The rest of the socks I kind of broke even on. It doesn't matter what the retail value was. They were hard to sell. But nonetheless, challenge complete. I'm gonna wear these socks with my new shoes. So let's go buy some new golf shoes. Okay, so I decided to come to Academy Sports to see their golf selection, and I anticipated it to be very bare. So there's only about maybe 4 or 5 different varieties of golf shoes, and they're all above $52. And I anticipated that I would have to go somewhere else, but luckily they had a pair of shoes for $29, and apparently these are discontinued, so they only had 1 pair left, 1 size left, and it happens to be my size. Literally, it was like sitting in this little corner right there, just all by itself for $29. So let me go try these on. They look decent. Let me show you how they look. Alright, so these are the shoes here for reference about my old pair. And I've had these for a few years, and it's time for an upgrade. Now, I will admit the new shoes look a little plain on the inside, but the outside looks kind of cool. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, I'm also wearing these new socks. I wanted to come try them on with the socks. I mean, the socks look kind of dingy, but they feel pretty good. I guess it's just a different, you know, just an off-white. But nonetheless, these are going to be the winner This is what's gonna complete the challenge. 29 bucks for these shoes. I mean, I'll take it. All right, so I'm gonna go buy these shoes now. Like I said, $52 was our budget. These shoes only cost 29, and that leaves us a little bit more room. I'll probably use that money on the range or something else, but nonetheless, I sold all 200 and something pairs of socks, and I bought these golf shoes with that money. So it took about a month to do it, but nonetheless, challenge is complete. I was able to buy myself a new pair of golf shoes with flipping money, right? So what I did here wasn't anything, you know, extraordinary, but I fronted the money, I bought some stuff, sold it, and funded my passion. Guys, please go out there, buy something and sell it. Buy something from a garage sale, buy something from Academy Sports, buy something from anywhere. You don't have to buy wholesale. You don't. You can buy literally from anywhere you want. Go, sell it, make some money, fund your passion, and be on your way. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Laters. Wait. Okay. So we're gonna land.
Three.